English Fairy Tale, The Star Seeker and the Veil of Nyx. Part 1, The Stargazer's Dream. Long ago, in the hills of ancient Arcadia, there lived a humble stargazer named Theron. He was no warrior, no nobleman, just a young man with a curious heart and an unbreakable bond with the night sky. Each evening, Theron would climb the tallest hill, lay on a bed of moss, and whisper questions to the stars. One night, as the moon waned and shadows crept longer across the earth, he whispered, "Who governs the stars? Who weaves the destiny they hold?" He never expected an answer. But that night, the stars blinked in unison. The wind grew still, the sky shimmered like silk. Then she appeared. Nyx, the primordial goddess of the night, emerged from the dark veil of the heavens. Her hair was the cosmos, her eyes held every dream and nightmare ever dreamt. "You have called, child of the earth," she said, her voice like velvet thunder. "Few dare speak to the stars as you do." Theron bowed low, trembling. "Great Lady Nyx, I only seek to know, to understand what lies beyond." Nyx regarded him with interest. "Then walk the path of shadow and starlight. Prove your courage, your loyalty, and your heart. If you succeed, I shall reveal to you the truths hidden behind the veil of the universe." Thus began Theron's journey. Part 2, The 3 Trials of Night. Nyx gave Theron 3 tasks, each drawn from the heart of ancient myths. Trial 1, The River of Forgotten Names. Nyx transported him to the banks of the Lethe, the river of forgetfulness. Its waters whispered with voices of the lost. "Bring me the name of the soul who loved the stars the most," Nyx commanded. Theron waded into the waters, his memories tugged at with every step. Visions of his mother's lullabies, the smell of wild figs, the sound of laughter, they all faded. Just as he was about to forget his own name, he saw a ghostly figure looking at the sky. A young woman whispering stories to the stars, an ancient priestess named Agiale. He reached out, remembered her name, and whispered it. The river receded. The first trial was passed. Trial 2, The Mirror of Morai. For the second trial, Theron was brought to the cave of the Morai, the Fates. There, he faced a mirror made not of glass, but of woven thread and time. It showed his life not as it was, but as it might have been had he taken different paths. He saw a version of himself as a rich merchant, a married farmer, a lonely scribe. In each, he was content but not fulfilled. Then he saw himself now, alone, uncertain, but reaching for the stars. The Fates asked, "Which life do you choose?" Without hesitation, Theron said, "This one, the one that seeks truth." The mirror shattered. The second trial was passed. Trial 3, The Beast Beneath the Moon. The final trial took him to a silver forest where moonlight never waned. There lived the Salos, a beast formed of shadow and sorrow, who devoured those who feared the truth. Theron did not fight it. He stood before it, heart exposed. "I do not fear truth, even if it breaks me." The beast snarled, then bowed. It transformed into a silver wolf, now bound to him as guardian. The third trial was passed. Part 3, The Gift and the Choice. Having passed the trials, Nyx summoned Theron to a celestial temple of stars. "You have earned the right to see," she said, "and to choose." She lifted the veil, and for a moment, Theron saw the clockwork of the universe, threads of fate, rivers of time, the origins of dreams. Then Nyx offered him 2 choices: to remain in the mortal world, sharing his wisdom to guide others, or to join the stars, becoming immortal, watching over the world in silence. Theron thought of the river, the mirror, the beast. He thought of the priestess, Aegiale, the souls forgotten, the lives unlived. He chose to stay. Nyx smiled, then be the lantern in the dark. She kissed his brow, and he awoke beneath the stars. Part 4. The Star Keeper of Arcadia. Theron returned home, changed. People came from distant lands to hear his stories, to ask about the stars, about life. He taught that courage is not the absence of fear, but the strength to walk through it. He taught that loyalty is not blind obedience, but a choice to stand beside truth. And he taught that the stars are not gods, but mirrors reflecting who we are and what we seek. When he died, the people of Arcadia built an observatory in his honor, pointing always to the constellation that appeared the night he returned. They named it Theron's Lantern, and every night Nyx passed overhead, her veil shimmering with pride. The end.